Why is the ANC still in control? Who still supports the ANC? I'm Riandru, and this is my opinion. Over the years that the ANC has been in control of South Africa, we have seen a steady decline of service delivery and state-owned infrastructure. Even public infrastructure is starting to completely collapse due to mismanagement of funds from the ANC-controlled government side. There's so much evidence proving that the ANC is a failed structure that it is almost mind-boggling to figure out why people are still supporting the ANC, why they still have supporters. But then we have to go look at the history of the ANC. How did they come to power? They were the one and only at some stage, the controlling majority. And when they won in 1994, in the elections of 1994, the ANC had a following who were absolute loyalists. And that same following, most of that following is still alive today and still believe, due to loyalty and that great victory that they believe was a victory, and yes, it was a victory, that the ANC should remain in control. There is no one else for those loyalists. They will not accept anyone else, and they will not move over to anyone else because they are loyal to the victors, those that brought them out of the oppression of the old apartheid system. And though it is true that what the ANC promised them and that what the ANC is currently delivering is not the same thing, yet they hold on to that hope and belief that the ANC will eventually give them their free houses, their free cars, their free everything that they promised them, which brought them to power. Yet, the only people who are benefiting from the change of government from 1994 are those who are in the ruling side within the ANC. Now, why are they still in control? Is that base really so big? When we go look at how many of the youth now who are coming in, who have now left school and have now gone to university, etc., have now said that we don't support the ANC because the ANC does not actually give us anything. And a lot of these newer generation youth are supporting other political parties, not the ANC. But this is the problem, and this is my opinion. That original group of support, the stalwarts, is still too big. And they will continue to support the ANC because they don't believe in anyone else. They believe that anyone else will bring back apartheid, which is not true, but that is their belief. That is what they have been threatened with by their ruling party, the ANC. So they will continue supporting the ANC as long as they live, which means the ANC will last a full generation. Their old supporters will have to die out before the new supporters can come in and take over with a new and hopefully fair government. This country, South Africa, deserves a fair government. I am not saying that we need to move to another party which now supports apartheid, which is what a lot of you are going to be thinking, and I'm sure a lot of you are ANC minded and locked into the ANC mindset and the ANC lie, believe that I want an apartheid government. I don't. I want a fair government. I want a government who really cares about all the people, who is not corrupt and does not steal money from the citizens and does not provide for the average citizen on the street. We cannot keep giving away free things at the expense of those who are working hard. no matter how you try and argue it, there's only so much we can give away before it starts becoming a problem. And what I'm talking about is giving away money to those who are corrupt. Because yes, we are giving them money to get away with providing us with nothing. Where are the corrupt officials within the ANC structure that have ended up in jail? Tell me how many have ended up in jail. No, they do not end up in jail. They get redeployed. So until we get to a point where we start putting people who have received free money and not delivered anything for that free money, corruption, theft, until we start putting them in jail, nothing's going to change. Until the ANC is, I believe, in my opinion, pushed out completely. They shouldn't even exist as a party anymore because their core is corrupt. And until the ANC is completely destroyed, this country will not heal. We need a new government, a fair government, who looks after all the people and that does not steal the money from the people. Now, your next argument is going to be, yes, but everyone's corrupt. It has been proven that in the apartheid government, people stole money and were corrupt. Yes, I concede that. It's true. But guess what? Until we act on corruption as a people and get a government who really acts on corruption, this country can't heal. Until we stop looking at, let's say we have a new president and the president is suggested to be a white man, but oh, that's racist. No, a white man being in control of South Africa again is not racist. A black man being in control of South Africa is not racist. We need fairness. I don't care who's in charge, and I can guarantee you, even the most right-wing person, if he is treated fairly by the government and is given his fair share for the work he has provided to the people, to the government, and he has paid his dues, like the most left person does the same, then all will be fair and we will have a happy community, a happy society. But as long as there are those who believe that they are superior, like the ANC stalwarts and those in control at the top who believe that, oh, I am a chief, and because I'm here, you owe me everything, we will end up like Zimbabwe. It is a matter of time. And if we end up in a government system, which we currently actually are, and we are striving towards, because the ANC is forcing us in that direction, where we will end up like Zimbabwe. And once the ANC dissolves eventually, which it will, the ANC will die. It is a matter of time. Like Robert Mugabe, the ANC will die eventually. But they will cause so much destruction, pain, and leave the youth, those who will take over from us. I may not even be here anymore, so I don't really care, but I'm telling you what will happen. We leave the youth of this country with nothing. Nothing to build on. No economy, no infrastructure. A demoralized society with all the rich people who have funds, resources of mind and resources in general, left the country, leaving those behind who have nothing. The country will fail. How long do you think it's going to take Zimbabwe to recover, to become a grand country like they were before Robert Mugabe's time? I'm using him as an example. It's nothing to do with race, etc. It's purely a truth. We cannot wait for this country to be completely destroyed before we get a government who is willing to look after the people and not steal all the people's money and not provide any services. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'll see you in the next video.